What's up, YouTube? Today is Monday, March 24th, I think. Welcome back to another daily edition of Big Al's Barber channel vlogs. I am headed to work right now. Got I think one other barber working with me, possibly two, depending on if my daughter decides to go to work. Remember, guys, my daughter's pregnant, so she's on and off. She makes her own work schedule right now, but she's a big help when she's there. So I'm headed to the shop right now. We'll get into it. Today is Monday, guys, my Friday. I want to give you guys a little bit of a perspective on Monday, so we'll get into that right now. Mondays. If you guys ain't working Mondays, guys, man, let me tell you, you're leaving money on the table. I'm gonna put it at that right now for you. If you're a shop, or you personally, if your shop's open and you don't want to work Mondays, then you're leaving money on the table. Because you know what? Monday's an important day. For some people, Mondays is their days off. A lot of people, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of school holidays are on Monday. My favorite Mondays to work is the Mondays when it's a holiday, because I already know there's going to be a lot of people off. There's going to be a lot of people at home, a lot of kids at home, and guess what? It's a great day to go get a haircut, and we're always packed on Mondays. If your shop is new and you're just getting started, I suggest you work Mondays. And the reason being is you got to get your customers, your customer base, knowing that you're available on Mondays. A lot of shops close on Mondays. I don't know if you guys, it's a traditional, Sunday and Monday is a traditional barber day off. I remember my uncle, my grandfather's shops were always closed on Sunday and Monday. They would only be open 5 days a week. I think, you know, maybe for the time, at that time in the 60s and 50s and 70s, that was a tradition, and, you know, but when I opened my shop, I said, no, we're going to stay open 7 days a week. And for a long time, I worked 6 to 7 days a week when I didn't have enough barbers. And now that I do have enough barbers, I mean, I still stay working Mondays. I prefer to work Mondays, and I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. And it works out great for me that way. And if your shop's not open those days, guys, that's just a little hint for you guys. You guys should think about opening on Mondays, because trust me, a lot of people are off on Mondays, and a lot of people want haircuts on those days, and they don't want to wait for the weekend. They don't want to wait. They don't want to sit in crowds. And Monday's a good day that you can open it. And always tell your customers, check it out. Mondays is a slow day. Mondays is a great day. You can come in and get in and get out. You don't want to wait, come by on Mondays and Tuesdays. That's what I always tell my customers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that Mondays are always great. They're not. They're hit or miss. You know, like it's weird. It's like 2 Mondays out of the month will be excellent, and then 2 out of the month usually are mediocre. You know, which means, you know, we make the quota, but it doesn't go above the quota. And what I mean by the quota, guys, is I feel like if you're a barber, especially a young barber, okay, I'm not talking about older barber, established barber, but if you're a young barber and you're going to the shop, I mean, when I was young barber, when I was young barber, this is a few years back now, okay? I'm talking 10, 15 years ago when I first started, my goal was always to make $100 a day. If I could make $100 a day, I feel I'd be doing okay, you know what I mean? So, if you could make that quota of $100 a day, you know, on a Monday, I feel you're doing okay. You know, like you of course you want to make $200 and $300 a day, you know. And to make on my shop, to make $100 a day, you basically only have to do 6 cuts, 7 cuts. You know what I mean? So, you should be able to hit that and some, you know. And if your shop's not that busy on Mondays, you just got to work at it. Work at it. Stay open. The people will come. Trust me. Look. You as a barber should set a quota anyway. You should know what you need to make in order to survive in this game, you know, in this business, you know. And of course, a new barber, you're not gonna make the same amount that the barber that's been there for a long time or has a big clientele, you know. You have to establish yourself. You have to build up your clientele. Therefore, you got to create a quota of a number that's going to satisfy you and how much money you make. And you got to work towards that quota every day and surpass that quota. And that quota should not always stay the same. It should go up higher. You know, as you get better and make more money and work more hours, and your quota is going to go higher, and you're going to want to make more money, you know. But look, if you work 5 days a week and you set a quota of $100, that's $500 cash take home usually. You know, the majority of the people out there don't make that much money a week. Trust me. If you work for minimum wage out there, you're working at anywhere minimum wage, you're not taking home $500 a week. So $100 is very attainable, and it's a good goal to start off if you're a young barber. That's a good tip for today too. We'll talk about goals. We're going to talk about goals and Mondays today, guys. It's about noon right now. Just came to do my bank run for my Monday. Pretty busy today, man. Again, what I said, you know, like I was talking this morning. I mean, Mondays is an exceptional day. It's only 2 of us working, so it's even better. Got my apprentice working with me, and he's taking it down over there, holding it down for me, doing a good job, giving out great haircuts, progressing very, very rapidly. It's funny, when you work with good barbers, you become a good barber. Remember that, guys. If you guys want to be a good barber, find yourself a shop that has good barbers in it and get in that shop. Because when you're around good barbers, you become a good barber. Plain and simple.
See noise on the track.
Right now it is 6:30 already. Closed up. Finished off my day. Super busy day today. Only the 2 of us working, but everything's pretty crazy. I ended up doing 22 haircuts on the box, so you guys check it out. It was crazy busy. I mean, I was non-stop. So now I'm left here at the end of the day. Now I got to do my cleaning. That's what I got to do, guys. You're a barbershop owner. When you're a barbershop owner, you're not just the owner, you're also the janitor. You're also the guy that does bookkeeping, the guy that does everything, you know what I mean? So every Monday, stay behind and do the box. Every Monday I gotta stay behind and do the shop. Clean up the shop time now. One of our main topics today was, remember, setting a quota for yourself, guys. Set a quota. You know, a quota is the amount of money that you need to earn for that week. What's gonna make you happy? What's gonna get you by? What's gonna pay your rent? What's gonna pay your car? You know, if you're not making your quota, then you know what, you shouldn't be at the shop that you're at. You know, and of course, don't get me wrong, everybody needs to start somewhere, and everybody needs to start at the bottom and work their way up. Unless you're working at a shop where they do nothing but appointments. At my shop, it's all walk-in, so you know, people come in, people leave. We don't do appointments. We set early morning appointments on the weekends, but besides that, we do all walk-ins here. So everybody has an opportunity to make money, you know. And at my shop, you know, it's about, you know, getting here early and getting your money. You know, if you're late, you're not going to make as much money as the big wage earners. You know, I got two guys that are the big wage earners, and I got one guy right below him, and then I got my two rookies below them. You know, and but it just depends on how much you put yourself on and how much you set yourself out there, and you got to make your money. You know, and at the same time, set a quota, set a quote. You know, you're gonna need to make this much money. I think right now at this time and age, $100 a day. If you're not making $100 a day, then you know what? You ain't working hard enough.
Then I fade just like then I fade just like I'm lost in me. Then I fade just like then I fade just like I'm lost in me. Maybe we're water and this is all so. Though it never happened, it tears us apart. Maybe we're water and this is all so. Though it never happened, it tears us apart. Then I feel just like
When you're the owner of a shop, you're not just the owner, you know. When you're the owner, you're the bookkeeper, you're the janitor, you should be the head cutter or barber, head barber, you know, like I am. I think I'm the head barber at this shop, you know what I mean? Not that my boys aren't good or better than I am, because my boys are bad, but I do the most haircuts. I'm here the most time. When you're a barbershop owner, you got to put your time in. You got to do all these things. There's no, I don't want to do it. No, you got to do it. When you don't want to go to work, you got to go to work. That's the difference between being the owner and being just one of the barbers. I mean, yeah, I could take vacations and I can go in different places and I can go whenever I want. Yeah, I can, but I have to set it all up. And is it easy to leave? You guys already noticed it's not that easy to leave. It's hard. It's hard to leave. We were talking about earlier this morning, you know, working Mondays. If your boss is giving you the opportunity to work Mondays, I highly recommend it. Shows a lot of initiative. Most guys don't want to work Mondays. Plus Mondays is a really good day, guys. I'm not lying. I mean, it is if you set the work forth in it and be there, and your customers know that you're open, and you know, it was a great day for me. I mean, it was a Monday, but still, Mondays are exceptional days for barbering. You know, don't believe the myth that Mondays aren't good. You know, Mondays are exceptional. And I believe if you're a barber and you're not working Monday, then you're leaving money on the table. I mean, of course, if you're working 5 days and Mondays happens to be one of the days you get off, then, you know, that it is what it is, you know. But if you're just taking Mondays off and you're not opening your shop, you're leaving money on the table, because Monday is a day where a lot of people get haircuts. And you know what's funny is that the people that get their haircut on Mondays usually are Monday people. Monday people are Sunday, Monday only. They don't go other days. They don't go on the rest of the week, you know? Okay guys, that's it for today. Cleaned, shop's done. All customers got taken care of. Tomorrow is my day off, but I'm not gonna be resting because I have things to do for the shop. Gotta go buy merchandise, gotta go buy some supplies, gotta go buy some more gels and things that we need for the shop tomorrow. I'm also gonna buy a trimmer tomorrow, and I am gonna modify it and show you guys how I modify it. I'm gonna make a separate video on that because I got a call from somebody who wanted me to show them how I modified my trimmer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go buy a brand new trimmer. I'm gonna modify. I don't really need it because I have 4 trimmers myself. I don't need it. So what I'm gonna do is modify it. I'm gonna show you guys how I set the blade and everything. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna put it up for sale. Hopefully somebody buys it off me, because I really don't need it. But I'm gonna modify. I'm gonna show how I do it, and then I'll put it up for sale. I ain't trying to make no money. I just don't need it. So if anybody is interested, let me know ahead of time. Drop it in the vlog. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching another daily edition of Big Al's Barber Channel daily vlogs. I'm gonna keep putting content out. I'm gonna keep throwing what I know about barbering and what I could teach you guys, and pass it on to you guys. Remember guys, there's no wrong way or right way to cut hair. There's many ways of cutting hair. It's just getting good at it and figuring out your niche and how you do it, and there it is right there, guys. Alright, so remember, comments below, questions below. I'm going to be responding to some of those questions I've been having about videos and things like that. I'm going to be doing another video of how I became a barber and why I became a barber and how I got this shop. Alright guys, it's a good story. I'm going to let you guys in on it. Somebody requested that. I'm going to post that up pretty soon. I'm probably going to work on that tomorrow, because tomorrow is my day off and I have time to tell the story, and I'll throw some pictures in there of what it looked like when we first opened here and everything, okay? So you guys have a good evening. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys mañana.